What's the way to your heart? Hi icons, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. You don't know how it is already, and as you can tell by the title, I'll be answering some of y'all juicy questions, like juicy. We're gonna get into it today, okay? So on my tellonym, I usually like have the link to my tellonym in my Instagram bio, so you can go check it out there. But you send in your anonymous questions, okay? All right, so let me pull up my tellonym app so that we can get right into the questions. So I'm just gonna go all the way down. Like, I have a lot to go through because I haven't been answering them much. So yeah, that's that. How did you and your bae meet? I don't have a bae. So this is like I can't answer that yet. Your sexuality is ... My sexuality is I'm straight. I used to think I was, you know, the type to lean in that direction, dabble a little bit as a bi, but I'm pretty sure I'm straight. So yeah. Are you uncomfortable eating in front of others? If yes, why? I'm not. Like, I used to be really conscious and self-aware about eating in front of people because I just think it made me feel uncomfortable. I think people are just always watching me, and it was mainly because when I was younger, I used to chew with my mouth open, and then like my family, like a member of my family, he would always used to talk down on me and be like, God, I'm like a donkey, or you know, something like that, like like you chew like you're one donkey, or it was just like something like self-conscious I was self-aware about, because I didn't like the fact that I was being compared to a fucking donkey. So ever since I changed up like my habits, my eating habits, it's a little bit more like reserved and a little bit more like sophisticated. I make sure I eat with my mouth closed. I don't chew loudly. I don't chew my mouth open, stuff like that. And like ever since I got into that habit, I realized that I really don't care much about eating in front of people. So yeah, I don't care. I don't mind. How do you think people see you? So probably, I think, okay, just as how I view myself, I'm pretty sure that's how everybody else sees me. So I'm in this era right now where I'm just like on my own time, on my own shit. I am not necessarily like being, I guess, everyone's like what everyone's expectation of me would be, you know? Like I know everybody has different expectations for me, and I'm not in any of those categories. I'm just in my own. So they're just, I guess, confused, I'd say. That's how I think people see me right now. They're like, I think I'm in the era where they're just looking at me and they're just confused, because what they had in their mind is not necessarily what is portrayed, you know? Yeah. Thoughts on friends with benefits? I do not recommend. Okay, if you're friends, stay friends, and if you cannot stay friends, keep it as a relationship, but don't put yourself in that position. It's not fun. I know, like, the movies and the television shows and stuff like that, and social media in general, like, they glorified or like they make it look fun, but it's not fun. Okay, don't do that, like, ever. You're ruining your friendship, and you're possibly just like, you're wasting time too, because it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna move past that threshold. So don't waste your time, and don't ruin your friendship just because you want to include sex in the relationship. That's weird. Look for someone else, or simply look for someone else. You looking for a relationship right now, and why? No, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I feel like I just need time to myself, and like time to bask in being single. I feel like relationships take a lot of work and a lot of energy, and sometimes you can put in a lot and you don't really get back, like you don't get anything in return. So I feel like I should just channel all that energy into something else, into my passions and like my pursuits and my purpose. I think I should do that instead, and then maybe it will find me, you know. I'm hoping that it finds me as I continue, but as of right now, like, I just feel like no, I'm not looking for one right now. Favorite color is pink. Favorite color is pink right now. I transition between colors a lot. Like, last season my favorite color was green. The season before, I think it was what, yellow or orange. So yeah, I switch up my favorite colors a lot. It's not stagnant, and it doesn't remain the same for a long time. So right now I'm feeling pink. Can you tell? Yeah, favorite color is pink. Should love be unconditional, and why? Okay, so yes, I believe that love should be unconditional, but at the same time, we're humans, and I don't think we're capable of showing unconditional love. I don't think we're at like a vibration, or like we're at the level where we're able to. I mean, Jesus was like, he did a lot for us, and like, he loved us through all the BS that we did and we put him through, and that is the like epitome of unconditional love. But like, at the same time, I don't think we're capable of expressing such love because we're selfish. Like, all of us are selfish. All of us, we want to like satisfy our needs and our desires, and we don't necessarily want to put or invest into something and not see a return. So I think we should strive to love unconditionally, but at the end of the day, I don't think, like, even in a parent-child relationship, I don't think it's unconditional. Like, it is very much conditional. Like, as they say, a child is an investment. Yeah, and when you invest, you want to see a return. So whether that return is 18 years from now, or that return is 20 years, 21 years, you want to see a return on your investment. And if you don't see a return, you kind of like, your attitude towards the child is gonna be different. I am telling you. Okay, so like, I just don't think we're capable of that. I don't think we're capable of it. All right, do you think it's bad to do plastic surgery? All right, I don't think, oh, hold on, I have some stuck on my lip. So I don't think it's bad to do plastic surgery. I mean, I think people who do it, like, they do have a level of insecurity about something and they want to change it, and that's fine. Like, people work on their insecurities in different ways. Some people do, like, some people they go to therapy, some people they go to the gym, some people they just do surgery, and that's fine. So I feel like, I don't feel it's bad. Like, if you want to take that road, take that road. Like, it's your life. At the end of the day, you're the one looking in the mirror 24/7. You're the one in that body. So it's up to you to decide if you want to do that or not. but I don't think it's bad because people do cosmetics, like not even cosmetic but plastic surgery in general. People do it for different reasons. Like it's not only to like enhance their physical appearance, but sometimes people get into accidents and they need it to like reconfigure their face or something like that, or reconfigure their body, because you know it's multiple reasons why. So it's not a bad thing. I guess it's just the intention behind it and like the after effect. Like if after the fact you're able to like accept yourself more and you feel comfortable in your own skin, it's definitely not a bad thing to do it. So do you sometimes wish that you had more close friends, and why? Of course I do wish I had more close friends, because having no friends is lonely and boring. Like if you want to go somewhere you literally can't, because like you have no one else to go with, so it's just like you gotta stay home then. But I'm not rushing into it. Like I feel like this era of my life, or like this time of my life, is just for me to rock it solo, and it has been very difficult because I've been rocking it solo for a very long time. So I just feel like when it's time for me to like have that group of friends who I can like count on and talk to and go out with and stuff like that, I feel like it's gonna be there, and it's gonna be there in a surplus, like probably too much, but to where I can't handle it, but I'll still be grateful when it comes. So I'm not rushing into it. But yeah, I do feel kind of sad sometimes. How can you enjoy being single? So many things. Like being single, like people really do look at being single as something bad, and it's not bad. Like for real, like you should be happy to be like, I'm not saying you should be happy to be alone, but you should be happy to be able to spend time with yourself. Like so many people, they cannot spend time with themselves. Like it's literally impossible. Like they have to have someone in order to like have a good time or to enjoy themselves. And it's so sad because you were literally born alone. You're going to die alone. So just like understand yourself, like build with yourself. Like a lot of people, they've been themselves. I don't know how to word this, but they've been themselves for so long, but they don't know themselves. Like they don't know how their mind operates. They don't know what they like or their dislikes, because they haven't been spending time with themselves. Like you can do so many things. You can literally like have a spa day. You can like go to the movies by yourself. You can even go on solo dates. Those are cute. I want to try those. Like just go into a restaurant and order some food and just sit and enjoy the meal, enjoy the ambiance, and just like chill out with yourself. You know, like you don't need people to enjoy like life, you know. I mean, sometimes you do, but on occasions you can enjoy life solo as well. So yeah, that's how you can enjoy being single, okay? Are you the type of person that responds quickly or not? I am not, okay? Like I'll take 3 to 5 business days to respond to a message, okay? I'm not good at like texting. I'm not good at responding to mails. I hate listening to voicemails. Like why would you even leave me that? Like I'm not good. Like it just gives me anxiety. I just and then I like, obviously you left me a voicemail because you want me to get back to you. So now I'm listening to the voicemail thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna have to get back to this person, knowing damn well I'm not gonna get back to you. I'm not. Like if you call me, 9 times out of 10 I'm not gonna answer. I don't like talking on the phone. I just don't like doing those things. Like unless you're a person who I'm used to and like we normally talk like on a normal basis, then fine, I think I could deal with that. But like if you're a stranger or you're we're just starting to talk or we're just starting to know each other, don't expect me to answer your FaceTime calls, don't expect me to answer your audio calls, and don't expect me to respond to you quickly, especially if the conversation is very much dead and boring and dry. And I'm not saying it's on you 100% to hold the conversation together, but if you're starting it off with WYD, I'm gonna be like,
this nigga corny as fuck.
it's not gonna work. So don't do that, right? The best way to like get to know me is literally to hang out with me in person. We build a relationship from there, and then we can like skyrocket off with the FaceTimes and the calls and the quick responsive text, you know? But there's levels to this shit. Like, you can't just skip a level. You can't just start the game and you want to go to level 5. Well, no. Okay?
Today drained me.
What's your opinion on people that spend money on clothes? Like, what kind of opinion am I supposed to have? Are you expecting me to have a bad opinion? Because I spend money on clothes. Like, I spend a lot of money on clothes, so don't know what was the point of that question. What do you think when people say men don't cry? That's not true, because I've seen and I've witnessed men who cried before. It's a humbling experience, and it's not like, I know like some girls or like some females, they'll like typically brush it off and they'll be like, why the fuck are you crying, you're a man, blah blah blah. But like I embrace it, because I know that that side of a man, I am not gonna get it often. Like, it's gonna be a rare occurrence, you know, if it even happens again. So I'm going to embrace it. Like, I'm gonna like show them love, you know, like, to get a man to cry, and I'm talking like a heterosexual male, like a man, straight male, right? Not tapping into like the feminine males, but like to see that from a man, it simply means that they're literally at a breaking point, and they literally tried everything. They tried suppressing, they tried, because that's what they do on a daily basis, you know. So they've tried everything, and it just they have like, they don't know what else to do, so they feel like overwhelmed and stuff. And I just embrace that, because men go through a lot too, especially like emotionally, and they find it really difficult because they don't know how to process their emotions properly. So they'll be going through hell, and like they still have to remain strong and stuff like that. So I don't think there's anything wrong with a male who cries. Like, everybody cries, it's tears, like, we're all freaking human. It shouldn't be. No, let me not even like the bally type. No, I don't associate that with masculine energy. I associate that with more of like a feminine male, like, you know, flamboyant male. Cause no. But every once in a while, to like relieve like all that energy, it is okay to cry, you know. It's a human trait, like, it's a human thing. So yeah, I don't think anything's wrong with it. What's the way to your heart? I can't say that. I really can't say that, because I can't say that. But I do love clothes, and I do love a grand gesture, and I also do love effort. That's very vague, but you can put the pieces together. Okay, is personality or appearance more important to you? Let me put the phone down for this, okay? So this is how I look at it. Like, if your personality outweighs your appearance, I will fall in love with you. Like, it don't matter. I will fall in love with you, because your personality drew me in. On first glance, I wouldn't look your way, but your personality drew me in. Okay? So now if I'm in to you and you start switching up, you start acting different, you start lacking on the personality, what's gonna make me stay? What's gonna make me stay? Because it's not your looks, it's not your appearance. So that's what I'm saying. Like, men need to work on something called consistency, because if you're not all that, if you're not a 10 and your personality drew me in, you're supposed to keep that personality going, because that's the only thing keeping me here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got bands, you don't got bricks, you don't got the appearance, you only have the personality. So why are you switching up? Why are you acting different? Why are you acting brand new? Like you can bag other bitches, but you don't. And this is my point. Don't give unattractive niggas chances, because they just don't, like, once you give them that chance, they just don't know how to act anymore. It's like they start acting like they're the one, they're the prize, like they're the one who's that shit. And they're not that shit. So like my advice, my advice on like choosing between attractiveness and personality is always choose attractiveness. It sounds so like, but I'm telling you, as a female, men switch up. Like, they switch up. Like, 1 minute they're doing everything right, and then the next minute a switch goes off and they just don't know how to act. So to prevent you as a female from like getting hurt or even like mistreated in any way, just choose attractiveness, because
I'm in danger.
Because at least if he starts effing up,
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a
the attraction will still be there. And that sounds so low. Like, that sounds so you know, like, but to be honest, I don't even know. But I have a question for the males. The males watching, why when y'all pull a female and you're doing everything right, like, why does that switch flip? Like, why after like 3 months y'all start acting completely different? Like, y'all never just put in a lot of work to bag this chick. Like, why once you get her there's like no effort? But yeah, that question just like triggered a whole different conversation, and I'm willing to have this conversation in another video. But y'all comment down below like what y'all think, if I'm tripping, if I'm like talking out my ass, because I think this is a real issue here and we need to work on it, guys, because it's either y'all are gay, y'all have insecurity issues, or y'all just think we're objects. And I can explain each of those, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just get right to the next question. Personality is always important to me, but it's like at this point in my life, I'm really gonna put appearance over personality, because y'all niggas switch up. And y'all will be nice for like couple of months, and then you start acting like we weren't the one we weren't the one who you were pursuing. Like, then you start acting like we're not the prize. Then you start acting like you're the cute one here. Like, nigga, you're not the cute one here. So yeah, appearance over personality. What crime would you most likely to commit if there were no consequences? Stealing. Definitely stealing. Stealing of clothes. Stealing of shoes. Stealing. Definitely. Stealing.
You could go to jail, baby girl.
Okay. Who have you written a love letter to and how did it go? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, let me tell you, like, when I was younger, I was such like I was a lover girl. I was just like, when I was in love, I was in love. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this story. So I was in the 1st grade. I was 6 years old, and I liked this guy. So I thought we were gonna be together forever. Okay.
Which me and this nigga be together forever, like God, please.
I thought we were gonna be together forever, and like I wrote this love letter in the Bible. Like, I had, you know, those little mini New Testament Bibles. I had one. So it was a New Testament. Yeah, it was New Testament and Old Testament. Yeah, but they were just mini. Like, they were like the blue Bible. Yeah. So I opened it and I wrote on the Bible this. We're gonna be together forever. Blah blah. I love you. Blah blah. And I signed it. I signed his name. I was doing some heavy stuff, huh? As a kid, I was like marking my name in the Bible with this boy. So yeah, I wrote that love letter, and like I remember tearing it out of the Bible. Like, God, I was so rebellious. Like, why would I do that? I ripped it out of the Bible, and like I was gonna fold it up, and I was gonna, like, you know, send it to him. But to be honest, I wasn't gonna send it to him. I was gonna just keep it. But then later on, I found out that he liked another girl. Like, to be honest, don't think that I was just doing this because I was just madly obsessed with him. No, he said he liked me too. He literally said he'll buy me nail polish. He'll literally carry me out for ice cream. I was hyped. I was hooked. Like, he said he'd buy me bubbles for my hair. I'm like, ooh, okay. He was spitting game. And then a couple months after, he ended up going with another girl. And like, I was like, dang. I just tore up that note. Okay, I tore up that note. I was like, yeah, this is. And men, yes, men in the 1st grade. That's when I realized that men were a disappointment from the 1st grade, cause y'all just keep disappointing. Like, ever since then, y'all just. It was just. I realized that y'all were trash from then. So. Yeah, that was just one instance, right? And next instance where I actually was going to give a love letter to a guy was, I think, in the 5th grade. So it was, bear in mind, this is the same guy. So I guess we were back and forth. This is the same guy from the 1st grade. Wasn't that crazy? Oh yes, oh my God, it's the same guy. Okay, so I was writing the letter, right? I wrote it the night before and I said, okay, I'm gonna give it to him the next day. And I wrote it handwritten, so I wrapped this up and I put it under my pillow. And for some reason, like, my dad's girlfriend at the time, like, she was like making the bed, like she was stripping the sheets and she was gonna like remake the bed with some fresh sheets, and I didn't know. So I stepped out of the room and she was making the bed, and then she found the letter. Y'all, she found the letter, and I was like, this is so embarrassing. She didn't call me. She went to my dad. She showed him. Oh my God, I was so embarrassing. Like, I put my heart in that letter, and I just felt like that was just an invasion of privacy, because but yeah. So yeah, she gave it to my dad. My dad read it. He called me. He's like, what is this? You know, you can't. And I'm like, yeah. I was just gonna send it to a guy, like, and then he's like, I'm pretty sure him looking at me, he's like, oh, this bitch don't know, huh? This bitch don't know. She don't know. These niggas are trash, girl. So like I'm looking at it like you're trying to ruin my love life, and he was just looking out for me like, nah, these niggas are trash. Don't waste your time. So yeah, that was an instance where I have so many other stories of me writing love letters to niggas and them writing, some of them writing them back to me, but like majority of it was me, because I was just a lover girl. I was a lover girl. I just love like love. So yeah, I would not recommend it. Okay. Alright, why do women see other women as competition? Because we're like the same gender and like there's nothing else to compare each other to. I mean, sometimes comparisons aren't necessarily bad. Like I could look at another girl and I can see, oh, she is like striving in this area or this aspect of her life, and I want that for myself too, so I'm gonna compare my life to hers. But it's not like a bad comparison. It's a healthy comparison, because there's no jealousy there, there's no envy there, there's just room where I can improve in myself to be where she is, you know. So in my opinion, not all comparisons are bad. Like as long as your intention behind it is like not to be a hating ass bitch and just be like, ugh, why did she got that and I, you know, like little stuff like that energy. No, like I think comparison becomes really toxic and negative when there's jealousy and envy behind it and like malicious intent. But like once that's stripped away, like comparisons can be good too, because if you don't have comparison, you're gonna think you're perfect, you're gonna think you're okay where you're at, when in reality you could have grown so much more, you know, if you had just taken the step and see that, hey, there's a step here, I can take it, you know. So there's nothing bad, there's nothing wrong with it, you know. Okay, I think it's okay when others copy your style. I don't mind when people copy my style. Like, to be honest, I'm still developing my style. Like my style isn't even like stagnant right now. Like my style isn't even like one-dimensional. It's not even like set in stone yet. So I'm still finding my style. So for somebody else to copy my style, they'll just be confused, to be honest, because they'll be like 1 minute I like mini skirts and then the next minute I like freaking cargos and baggy jeans and baggy pants. So they're like, how do I copy her, because she's just switching it up every time. So I'm just trying to like find like me, like find my aesthetic, I guess. Like I love submersive, like I really do love, and I like Y2K a little bit too, but I think submersive is where I'm at right now, and like classy chic streetwear. Yeah, there's a mixture between those two. I feel like I'm really good at that, so I'm just gonna like stick to that and just rotate between the two and like try to like find my own individuality. You get a point. I'm just gonna just try to find who I am through that. But if someone else copies me, I don't really mind, because everybody's trying to find their style, so maybe they need inspiration to like find it, and maybe I provide that inspiration that they need. Like I'm not here creating my own style off of thin air, like out of thin air. Like I'm looking at other people's inspiration too, so like I don't see anything wrong with it. But like if you do find inspiration from me, I'd love if you tag me. That would be really dope. Tag me, mention me, so I can know that, hey, I'm actually helping people out here, and I'm not just doing this for myself. Because even though I love to do this and I don't mind doing it for myself, it would be nice to know that I'm helping someone else out there as well to like find their style, or to know how to style outfits and stuff like that. It'll be motivational, you know. It'll be very nice to see that, hey, I helped this person. So yeah, that's all I'd require. Just tag me, let me know that I put you on, okay? Alright, and then one more question, or last question, is do you fear dating and why? So I don't fear dating. I just fear men. Like, men are just so like, and like people say they're simple, but they're really not. They're like so complex, and they like nowadays they just require so much for the bare minimum. Like, they'll do the bare minimum and they require so much from you. So I just feel like dating and that whole era of like relationships and figuring out if you're compatible with someone, I just feel like I'd rather skip, or I'd rather put a pause on it, because it just seems like a lot of time. It's time consuming. A lot of time is spent in trying to figure this person out, and at the end of the road it's just BS, and it's just like the smoke clears and then you see this person as who they really are and you just don't like them again, and it's just like repulsive. So I don't fear dating. I embrace it if it's gonna come, but like, it's whatever. I really like don't have anything against dating. Dating helps, but it's just like the time that it takes. That's my issue. Like, it takes so long for a nigga to show you his true colors, and you be thinking in the beginning that it's all nice and dandy, and then you give it some time and then it's there, it's in your face, and you'd be like, damn, I came this far with this nigga and I have to start all over with a different nigga, because this nigga ain't gonna work out. So yeah, it's just annoying. I just find it annoying. I don't fear it, I just find it annoying. That's how I should put it. It's just really annoying. But yeah. Alright, so yeah, welcome. Like, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You know, I love doing these type of videos. I know they don't get a lot of attention or a lot of views, and I'm okay with that, but I still love doing them, so I'm still gonna make them. If you guys want to send in your questions, send in your scenarios, send in your, like, you know, if you have any like secret that you want to get off your chest, I might do like a part I might do a video like that, like where I just discuss all like your secrets and stuff like that. I don't know yet, but it depends. If you have any of that, you can just send me a tellonym. This is what I use for my anonymous messages. I don't like to use anything else. I'm not using anything else. Use this, okay? I have the link down below. My tellonym is at Jayenaya, Jayenya. So yeah, send in your questions and I'll make sure to do a video and answer it. Yeah, but yeah, I had a lot backed up, so I thought, like, why not film a video? Like, I currently have like 695 tells. Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it, if you found anything helpful, funny, entertaining, any of that. Just give it a like. It helps the channel, it helps to boost the engagement as well. Comment down below what video idea you want to do next, and I'll definitely get that out for y'all. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, alright guys, we're done talk. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye guys. Alright, let me just retouch up this lip.
Ooh, ooh.